Good evening, everybody. Grand Nation family. It's Alex here, man. I just wanted to come and just give y'all um, some quick encouragement, man. So let me get straight to it. This picture that y'all looking at right now is a picture of me that the day I was born, February 2nd, 1994, right? And I was struggling to get oxygen. Like I couldn't get oxygen. I think I was born, I think with my feet. My feet came first or something. I'm not sure. There was some reason why I couldn't get no oxygen. But one thing that I want to say is that a lot of us go through experiences in life where um, we feel like we wasn't supposed to make it out. And the reason that we made it out is because God has a greater purpose for us and he wasn't done with us. This wasn't the only time that I had an experience where I almost lost my life. I was a kid one time and I was up in a family friend's bedroom and somebody was shooting outside and a bullet came through the wall and flew right past my head, hit an ashtray on the bed. The ashtray shattered. And I didn't understand. All I knew was an ashtray just shattered and just went everywhere. But I had a bullet fly right past my head. At the age of 17, I flipped a car on the freeway. All I got was a couple stitches in my elbow. So I say all that to say, like, I look back on these situations and I question how I even made it out. And it's because God had a greater plan for me. Now, the enemy tries to stop us, right? He wants to put an end to us because he understands who we are, especially when God has a very big calling on you. He does whatever he can to stop you. But God has a greater plan for your life. Sometimes the enemy even uses people. You know, just like God uses people, sometimes the enemy uses people to try to speak negative over us, to try to speak death on us. Not necessarily, it won't always be like a actual death, like a physical death, but it'll be death of your dreams. It'll be death of all types of things that you want to do. They want to put an end to it. The enemy wants to put an end to it. I can't really recall a lot of times when somebody looked at me and told me that, Alex, you could do it. A couple times, yeah, but most of the time, bro, my whole life, people was just tearing me down. Tearing me down, bro. Making me just feel like I just wasn't nothing. My football coaches, my teachers, everybody was doing it. I didn't understand. The same people that was supposed to be pouring into me and encouraging me was tearing me down. When I first moved, my mom moved me out. My mom moved me out the hood my freshman, 8th grade, into my 8th grade year. And then she took me to the suburbs. She wanted me to play football. You know, she wanted better schools for me, and that's cool. All that is cool, you know. I'm appreciative for that. But really, when I went out there, it was one of the most important times in my life. It was when I was becoming somebody who I was who I wanted to be, and nobody was pouring any type of positivity into me. I got told I was a worthless piece of human flesh because I didn't have a glue stick. I got called the N-word, broke my fist on the kid. I punched him, you know, which was wrong. I shouldn't have did that. But why I gotta be, well, you know, why do I have to just play things like that to the left? Why I gotta let people talk to me crazy? Why I gotta walk into school and let teachers snatch my hat off my head, but they don't do it to no other kids? And then when I respond in an aggressive manner, you know, I'm the villain. I'm telling you, man, like anybody that's went through through these type of things, I done been through it. I done been through people just making you feel like just nothing, just treating you like scum. I done been through it. But the beautiful thing is that God always has a greater plan. They cannot stop you. The enemy, the devil himself, cannot stop you. The people that he uses cannot stop you. No matter what they say, no matter what they try to speak over your life, it's not going to come to pass because you are called for greater things. You're supposed to be different because he made you that way. He didn't give them the vision that he gave you, so they're not going to see it or understand it. That's what you got to understand. You got to understand that all them things that you went through, that you survived, was for a reason. It's to bring him glory. It's to bring him glory. You want to know how I know how much power I know I have, how much change I can bring to the world? Is because the things that I went through, the things that the enemy tried to he been trying to take me out since the day I was born. Look at the picture. And I told you about all the things that he been trying to take me out. It's more things that I'm not going to talk about, but he been trying to take me out. I'm a win in the end because of God, because he called me to. He called me to break the mold. And you too. You got to understand we're in the times right now where he's moving. He is raising people up. And if you don't see it, I don't know how. You just not paying attention. You're really not. You're not paying attention. I don't care what you've been through, who you were. That's not you. That doesn't define you. Who does God say that you are? Allow him to show you. Allow him to reveal it to you. Go make that change. Go make that change. Change the world. You can do it. You can change lives. You can turn people's lives around. That's why I'm doing these videos, because I done been through so much, and I know somebody out there has went through it too, or somebody is going through it. And I need people to understand you survived because you were meant to, because God's plan is greater. And they cannot stop you. They cannot stop God.